recording screen. Ooh, that's hell cool. You get to see the chat in Thinger.
Yeah, Streamlabs has got the chat in it. It's good. Did you put the chat bot on?
The what?
The chat bot so that I think we got some audio coming through the stream, I think.
Yeah, I have background music, so hopefully that's working. Top. Mute. Alright, can everyone hear us? And can you hear Corn-Fed Boost as well?
Suppose it helps if I talk.
Yeah. And can you hear Corn-Fed Boost as well?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yes.
Ah.
There we go. I don't know if I'm too loud, too quiet, but
Hey, Daniel, good to see you guys over here. Who's just quiet?
I'm quiet. I can turn myself up. But, are we about the same level now? Or?
Hey, Baz, what's happening? Lucas?
Baz Spec, how you going? I'm gonna move. There we go.
Follow the smells. Yeah, doing it from the inside this time. I don't have to sit out in the cold shed.
Fuck, you're sitting over to that. Let me move you across. There we go. Now you're set up.
Hey, Boost.
Still living the WA dream, Boosted.
Excuse me. You still waiting for your ECU to come back, actually?
Oh,
No computer inside. That sucks.
hey Matt, how's it going? How's the stream looking
Hey, Matt,
for you
what's
guys?
happening?
Is it blurry? Because I'm using a software program this time, so who knows?
Does look good from mine.
Alright, sweet. Perfect, that's alright then. It must just be my phone because it was blurry as fuck on there. Stream's dark. Yeah, I've got my camera fairly darkish. Hold up. Let's change this on the fly.
Oh, that's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Just watch as everything just cuts
Watch it
out.
crash.
Yeah, right. I don't know if that's any better. You look fine to me,
That's it,
Corn-Fed,
Baz.
but
Selfie ring.
hey, Nitro Al, how you going? Selfie ring out. Sweet. It looked hell grainy when it was brighter before, so I made it darker, but oh well. Looks very professional.
Oops.
Sweet. Oh, it's better. Everyone reckons it's better now, and that's that.
Yeah, no, it does look better.
Sweet. 9 p.m. So you're 3 hours
Nitro?
behind me. Jesus.
9 p.m. Shit, 7 p.m. Oh, so now I'm in the past
Yeah, for a change.
for a change.
Alright. Need another.
Where to start in Tuner Pro is? What are you looking at?
Well, depends on the setup, really. Like, are we talking a carbon exhaust? Because it's not really too much you can do there. But timing, as far as I'm aware, the timing's maxed out on the ones tunes, like enhanced files anyway. They just start to knock if you really give it a couple degrees more, from what I've heard.
Yeah. I think wrapping your head around using the flash tool to flash and download the bins and cals is probably a pretty good start.
And brick a few ECUs in the process.
Yeah. Yeah. We've all been there.
Yeah, always have one spare ready. Oh, I can hear myself on the other one. I'm turning it down.
Wideband. Get a wideband, actually. That's probably the best thing you can do.
Yeah, I have to suss out the wideband input as well for the flash-based ECUs. There's Chrome
Yeah, I'd like to
Motorsports. Yeah,
I'd like to know how to do it.
I have to hit up Chrome Motorsports. Maybe I'll ask him to do a video on it.
Oh, Chrome did it, did he?
Yeah, that's Jeremy. His
Yeah.
Chrome Motorsports.
I don't know. He lives around the corner from me, actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
small world.
pretty sure. Sure, that's him. Isn't
Yeah. Where are you at now, Nitro, with your car? And everyone else? What's everyone else's projects up to? We'll give it a little bit before we say what the big secret is.
it? 2K barrel build.
2K Barrett. You're bloody lucky, Nitro. It's that heartbeat crap that they all have to find that does it. It goes through the BCM as well. It sits there and
Yeah.
retries and retries and retries, and it maxes out on it, and then there's no way to getting out of it without bricking the ECU.
I found that if you can't pull the current bin off it, there's usually a communication error there somewhere. You got to try and
Oh yeah.
sort out. And they'll usually brick if you try and write to them.
It's a fair
Found
point.
that out the hard way.
I've never tried to read first. I just write. Yeah, all right. Here we go. We got
Yeah, I've started getting in the habit of reading first.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I've just stocked up on ECUs every time I find a car getting wrecked so that I can grab them cheap. Alright, so Regan has listed what he's got. VX V6 manual, 1.98 rockers, the usual Mace bolt-ons, cold air intake, manifold spacers, bigger throttle body and dirty straight pipe. You definitely need to modify the tune for the bigger throttle body. I've heard they can stall, but mainly as a shift points, but being manual, it's fine. For starters, I'd go into PCM hacking, get the one's enhanced file for that, flash that in and see how it is. And as Cornfed Boost said, try get your hands onto a wideband and check what the AFRs are doing. And I guess really all you could do is fueling from that point.
Get the fueling dialed in. Like Reece said, the one's pretty much maximised the stock tunes on his enhanced bins anyway, so...
It's a good turnkey tune, really. If you like to fiddle with stuff, slap that in, take the car for a drive. On any car that I do with no VAT, so I basically slap that in and just adjust the thermofans, and you don't need to do anything else.
Yeah, nice. You're moving, Nitro. I didn't know you were going to move. That always sucks.
Yeah, Shane and Curryborough, we feel you there. Everyone needs more money for car builds. Never enough.
Yep.
Mr. 96
Okay.
VS, Benny, he tunes on the NV RAM though, which is completely different because Confed can talk about this because you've dealt with that more than me. But that's all your 11p stuff, isn't it, and 12p?
Well, NVRAM's basically VM to VT
Yeah,
PCM.
which
It all depends on the particular PCM it's going into as well, because I think VM to VP was different to VR, which is different to VS to VT as well. So,
no, lovely.
but yeah, they're all very similar in the way they function. But the VR and prior are map sensors instead of map. So the VS and VT get a bit confusing with the megahertz grams a second
Yeah, that
tables
sucks.
and stuff. Yeah.
So Justin ended up selling his car, did he, Baz? And so the new owner's going straight through you as well to get some work done. That's pretty cool. We got their project VHSS sitting in the garage under the car cover. Now, I set it up so that the comments should be coming up on the screen, but oh, wait up.
The chat
There
bot.
they are. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know why it wasn't
Yeah.
going before. Actually, wait.
Yeah,
If
that
I
was-
move that on top there, now we should be alright. Hopefully that's...
U-Turbo, that's the go, Mr. 96 VS. What did you end up getting?
Oh, well, I'm just catching up on the comments here. Moving into a dream house is a fairly valid reason for a car project to slow down.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's got a kick-ass shed.
Yeah. Man caves are always a must. Oh, sweet. Okay, now I can see the chat popping up. So people who are watching but
There
not
we go.
commenting can actually see what we're replying to for a
Yeah.
change.
Upgrades.
Upgrades. No worries, Regan.
10623 3584. Also nice. Very good little turbo, those pulsars.
Yeah. They seem to be going more mainstream. Like a lot of shops and builds are jumping on.
Yeah,
Which is
well,
good.
they've gotten a good rap with quality. So
Yeah,
and for the price, you can't argue.
that's it.
Like sub $2,000 for a G45 1500.
Yeah, instead of paying, what is it, six and a
Yeah.
half or something. Yeah.
I feel like a genuine Garrett.
Yeah, I heard like the only difference from back-to-back data logging is I think like 200 or 300 RPM spool time. The Garrett's spool just that tiny bit quicker apparently.
Which is sweet fuck all at the end of the day.
That's it. And that's all hearsay. Like no one's actually provided dynographs. It's just
Oh.
yeah. It's just been people asking, and I said, yeah, they've done a back-to-back setup, and yeah, it made full boost at this RPM, and then this one made it here. Like, well, yeah, show us a dyno sheet or a ECU log or something. But,
All you're going to see though is just that ramp when it comes in is just going to be like a couple hundred
yeah,
RPM sooner anyway. So it's,
that's
I
it.
mean, it's all area under the curve, which makes the car faster or feel faster anyway. But
Yeah. It's a big ass shed with a bedroom. Oh, best kind of dream house.
nice. That's the go.
That's sick.
No, drink is empty. I shall return.
Yeah, now you get a nice view of his seat. Yeah. I wouldn't even bother with the bedroom, to be honest. Just get a mattress, put it on the ground. Should be right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you go first,
Yes.
Cornfed.
Well, you guys know what I've been doing. Just another day, another head gasket.
Yeah, same situation here. Another day, another oil leak.
That's about it, really. I haven't had much time to get out in the shed and do much really with the young fella's accident and all that. Sort of.
Gonna fucking mute you in a second. There you go, muted himself. Turret mill to get. Oh, I'm not even going to pretend like I know anything about them. Oh yeah, big shed with a bit of land would be awesome. Skid pad, dirt tracks, motorbike jumps. Big ass shed. Happy days. A mezzanine, yeah. That's probably the best setup. Big shed, mezzanine, you just have, that's where you slap your room in. Hey Mark's Workshop, how you going? Every time I see you pop up, I keep thinking of Mark's Workshop in WA.
Mark, what's happening, mate? 9 dogs. You still got dogs, Daniel? Jeez, man. I thought you would have got rid of most of them by now.
Hey Tin Shed, how you going?
Yeah, Bazzy's doing all right, thanks. He can go to the toilet himself now, so that's a big bonus.
Fuck, Jesus. Yeah, 5 acres would be a good size, but you'd want the
5 acres
houses
would be mint.
to be slapped fairly in the centre.
Yeah.
So
pretty
you,
much.
5 acres is good, but sound carries. You got to remember that too. So you might have 5 acres, but you can still get noise complaints fairly easily.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Tin shed, nothing yet. I'm waiting
Hey,
a
tin shed.
little bit of time before we say,
fuck,
just
that's
so
right.
we don't repeat ourselves a million times.
I still haven't watched your latest video yet. I keep forgetting. Meant
good.
to do that yesterday, actually.
It's a good video.
It was a dino one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've
Got
been
some-
drunk the last couple of days, so I may have watched it and just forgotten about it. Just watch it again.
Yeah. Mow the lawn. The issue there is you got lawn. Put a skid pad and a couple dirt tracks. Use no more lawn where you keep driving cars over at least anyway. Oh, your machines make quite a fair bit of noise, do they, Baz? Or is it just constant
Milk
cars?
probably wouldn't be too bad, though, I would have thought. But then I suppose if you're hogging out big chunks of aluminium, that could probably be pretty noisy.
I wonder if there's settings to the chat box thing to make them stay up longer or show more.
Yeah, there is. I think
There
they're
is.
on the Streamlab website. You got to
Uh,
go and set it up through there. It's a pain in the
yeah, no, not going to happen then. Hey, Lucas, how you going? Yeah, just red dirt to mow.
ass. Stainless, yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
PC fan.
Oh, that will be my laptop. It just kicked up hard.
Oh.
My microphone's mounted kind of near it-ish. Sorry. Yeah, Lucas, I did. I haven't actually opened it yet because I picked it up and I was preparing to go out bush. I only got back
Hey, McRae.
a couple hours ago. M. McRae, how you going? Must be another one of your followers, Corn Fed. I don't recognise the name.
To be honest, I don't recognise it either. But
Yeah.
then
Oh, happy days.
I'm
eh?
usually pretty drunk after my stream, so I forget a fair bit.
Yeah.
I've always got to wait. I always wake up the next morning and go through my phone and go, "Fuck! I hope I didn't say anything stupid."
That's a mistake. You never look back. Never ever look back. I never watch my videos back, and I never go back and read the comments on the live stream and watch a live stream back of them. No.
I don't watch the stream back or go through the comments, but it's usually Facebook because I usually just get bombarded afterwards. Facebook messages, so I got to go back through messages.
Yeah, yeah, fair
Oh
enough.
fuck! I hope I wasn't a dick.
Yeah, that's it. I think the only videos I've ever watched back have been when I've driven the car.
Thanks, Aaron.
I've driven the car of a dyno once so I can just hear it again. But I don't actually watch any of it talking shit. Fuck that. Didn't even know Aeroflow made boost controllers.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they're doing widebands now, actually, which is blowing my mind.
Yeah, right. I've never had issues with Aeroflow ever, but you always hear people say they're the worst things ever, so I don't know.
I don't know. I've had pretty good success with some of the Aeroflow stuff. I don't mind it. It's like anything China, though. You got to pick and choose what you get.
Well, probably all made in the same factory anyway.
Yeah, and then you got to be prepared for it to fail if it does.
Yeah, fucking hell, the comments are going off. I gotta catch back up. What was that? The Hafco hate. Oh no, went too far. There we go. HM40. That sounds expensive. Sounds
Yeah,
expensive.
watching
It's
it. Yeah.
drinking and talking shit for getting on live on TikTok. Yeah, Baz, I still remember the time you went live on TikTok because you were chatting to your mate. Like, you added him to the live and you two are just talking and you're walking your dog, and I'm just like, does this guy know he's live on TikTok and there's people watching? It's like literally, the phone was just pointing at the ground. You could just see the road, and he's just walking, talking to his mate. I was like, you're in TikTok live, man. You got like 20 viewers.
As gets a bit wild.
Yeah, Curry Murray was actually, I guess we talked about it ages ago before I even did any live streams, but it was more so if one of each other would fly over and we'd be actually physically present in a live stream, but COVID happened and then this is the next best thing so far. New account, M. McRae. Fair enough. Yeah, Dank. Always the emu for me. CC for corn-fed. Can't go wrong.
You and your emu.
And Daniel, that's right. You watch it a million times and get rid of all the shit you don't need and cut stuff out that... Yeah.
There's always something you miss, though.
Every time. That's why I don't watch it back.
Yep.
Out of sight, out of mind. Thinking, how's a top rad hose work with that intake? That depends on who makes the intake and what throttle body you use and where you put the alternator. That plays a big part in it. Mine's custom. Yours is still the same, isn't it, Cornfed? You still have the elbow exiting the same to the passenger side, don't you?
Yeah.
Nitro will say it in a second. Getting there.
Yeah, but I made mine a dual pass rad, so it goes over to the passenger side. So the coolant's got to go through the radiator, down the bottom side, then back through the radiator again to go back into the engine.
Works twice as good.
Just because I could, basically. And I wanted to make it AN because I could as well.
Looks good. Costly. What do you use? AN16?
20.
20. Oh, God.
Yeah, it was...
What was it, like
stingy.
75 a fitting? Something like that?
No, 135 a fitting.
Fuck.
And I had to buy them twice because I brought straights thinking, oh yeah, I can just go straight out of there and the hose will have enough flex to come around.
Oh, yeah, no.
But no, the turbo was in the way, so I had to buy 45s.
Fuck. And that's even more costly than straights too.
Yep.
Oh.
It sucked.
Hey Shane, how you going? I use a Turbo Smart FPR 1200, but when we reveal the secret, which will be very shortly, I'll probably have to upgrade to the 2000. Possibly.
Nah, there's not much fuel going back to the tank anyway. You're using it all up in the engine.
True, but yeah, fair point. 15k for a meal. I'm so glad I'm not a machinist.
Yeah, 15k sounds cheap for a decent piece of machinery.
Lucas, we definitely do want to race each other, but like we've said in a few streams, there's no point until I'm automatic as well. Otherwise, Cornfed's going to win. Like, you've got more power and you've got a better gearbox and a faster gearbox. For one, your 60 foot and 330 is going to be like a whole second quicker, really.
I don't know what my last 330 foot was. I don't really pay attention to it. But yeah, that's right. It's an unfair advantage, basically.
Yeah. And saying that though, if the opportunity arises and I was still manual, I wouldn't turn it down. I'm never going to say no to a fun race, but it just wouldn't be going in thinking I have a chance is the best way to put it, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking choking on my drink.
Tin Shed, I actually have found a set, but it's going to cost an absolute fortune to get here, so I'm contemplating it. Too much money, really. and I don't have that money.
Oh yeah, the Alloyheads.
Yeah.
They haven't found anything.
Curry Murray, I think both of us would love to do an event like that, but we're in different states to one, so it would be two different events, and
Yeah, nice. Highway racing's fun, Tin Shed, especially with the T56.
Yeah. Well, what happened to make it not happy?
Ecotech L67 event. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think we kind of need to make that happen
Yeah, that'd be
at
awesome.
some point.
I think we got to find the state that has the most people that would go, and then we do it there.
Yeah.
Hey Joel, how you going? You still driving the car straight piped, or have you finally put a muffler on it? Madman. Absolute madman. Fucking hell, 34 viewers. I don't think it's ever been that high. Everyone,
Because they all want to know about the 2K barrel build. That's all.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. The 2K barrel build.
Oh, the 2K L67 build. That's what it is.
To be honest, I couldn't care what the platform is, just if it only cost $2,000, I'd be in. Fucking why the fuck would you not?
Oh, no, $2,000. Shit, that's like chump change for this
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, Tin Shed, if you do take it out, 100% order the bearing 6002. Don't run the bronze bush anymore, if that bush has gone. No one wants to watch the block tonight. I didn't even know that's on. In fact, in saying that, my TV doesn't even have an aerial connected.
I think I measured it up to, I think it's the same as like a Ford Focus spigot bearing or some shit.
Oh, really?
like
I've actually
that.
got
I use as well.
I've actually got the bearing in a drawer there, but I don't think the camera will. Actually, I'll attempt it. We'll see if the camera will focus enough on something up close. Oh, there goes my thread tape. Alright, let me find the number. Come on, camera. No, it's just,
Solid too.
yeah, it's just going blurry. Up close.
Sick.
I could make it focus on that, but then I've got to refocus it on further out. And that's too much effort. Billet Block V6. If they made one, 100% Jet V6 would be the first car out of everyone to do it.
Yeah, easy.
He's
Oh,
really got
I
money.
reckon he's. I don't know. I'm surprised he hasn't done it already, to be honest.
Yeah, but imagine how much it would cost to get the first one made, though. As a one-off.
Ah, yeah.
I reckon you'd be looking at 50 plus.
I don't know. The average billet block is only 15 grand or so, though.
But that's after they already blueprinted and files made up.
Yeah. I suppose I don't know what the first R&D one would be.
Yeah, that's what
If
I
they'd
mean.
even
That's what I
charge
mean.
for it.
To pay. Well, yeah, true. Not sure if they would.
Yeah. Probably about 50k.
And he's either got a very good paying job or a very good passive income somewhere.
Yeah. Or a bit of both.
A bit of both, yeah. A smart man probably jumped on the stocks. Or,
Yeah.
or what is it, Bitcoin, back when it first started. 100k Ecotech. He's probably already 100k deep, easy. No, he would be more than 100k deep
yeah.
now, the amount of his setup. Not like his build as it stands, but I mean, he's gone from like one thing, upgraded. He would have spent 100. Because he's on his second stroker at the moment, and he just bought a third crank.
Yeah, and those cranks are 5 to
Yeah.
8 grand.
And he's had 3 sets of rotating assemblies, like the pistons and rods with it as well. He had his spare turbo up for sale, and that's like a $5.5 grand turbo.
Yeah,
And the
I saw
gearbox,
that.
I reckon it would have added up pretty quickly.
Can't believe he wants more horsepower. I mean, I suppose I can.
But but you think about it. Everyone's running like eights like it's. I know you got an 8.2, but everyone's running eights like it's nothing now, and now people are dipping into sevens pretty comfortably. It's crazy when you used to think 10 years ago an 11-second car was like off its head. A 10-second car was just like, how the fuck is this even possible? And then now, the average street cars are running low nines to high eights, and that's
right.
like the standard.
Yeah, all the fast cars are running sevens now. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. Oh well, we're half an hour in. The viewers are staying around the 30 plus. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon it's time I've changed the screen and reveal what it is? I don't know. We'll let the comments. If I get enough comments saying I want to see what the secret is, I'll change the stream to the screen that reveals it. Oh, Brad's on here. Boosty FG. FG's already boosted, Brad. Just needs more boost. Has to be another car. Yeah, nah, there's no other car. I'll give that away. Well, we do have other projects, but we've all talked about them anyway. But that's not what this is about. Oh, it's jumped up to 36. All right, clearly people want to see. All right.
I've seen that one.
Well, we'll count it. We'll count it down, eh? From 3.
It's only a stock L67 anyway.
Yeah. Fuck, I should have created like another scene just saying we're doing a stock Ecotec build. Fuck. Just to troll him.
That was a missed opportunity.
It was. Give me 10 minutes, boys, and I'll do it. Alright, here we go. I'm clicking the button, and it'll probably be a couple second delay, but fucking here we go. Here we go. Well, alright, let's see when it goes across. And there it is.
I still think it needed a dong.
Yeah, I wish I remembered that. Alright, so we reveal it and there's not a single comment about it. So everyone's just either fucked off from the chatter, doesn't care. There we go.
Is that all?
Is that all? We got one. No, alright, we got 2 comments from the same person. It was worth it. I feel like that money spent has been verified now.
Justified.
Yeah.
All the moves. Damn straight. The moves and the bangs.
I'll leave it on this screen for a minute or so, and then I'm going to go back. Bye, Rodney. Oh, we got a new commenter.
How much did it cost?
We both don't have any kidneys anymore, and we have half a liver.
Yep.
Chasing 1,000. Well.
At a minimum.
I don't even think low boost will be 1,000, but yeah. really, or is that all? Yeah, no. I hyped it up and it's nothing special. Josh, mine's used and yours is new, isn't it, corn-fed?
Used new stock, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's never been in an engine, but it was brought second-hand.
Yeah. That we both are, I don't want to say waiting, depending, but we're both sourcing parts through the same person, and we're both sourcing different parts from the same person as well. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping I'll have enough parts to get the rotating assembly together in a month or 2. But then I've still got to try and come up with the cylinder heads as well. So still probably not going to be for a while after that. I'm aiming for sort of around the early next year mark.
Yeah, Tin Shed. I don't think we'd be racing this year anyway. So by the time both of us actually have the motors in and running and working and hashed out, it would definitely be next year. So, or by the time we probably could race it out, it would be next year. So I'd say when we do race, it would be after the build. I'll obviously have to convert to auto as well because the T56 won't last too long. Yeah. Yeah, Flounder we want to, but I'm in WA and Cornfed's in Queensland. So, wherever we're, if we're not going to well, actually, it doesn't really matter. If we both go to Victoria or something, it's still costly for each of us. But if he comes over here, I go to there, then someone's spending a fortune just for a fucking race for YouTube. It's not exactly worth it when we're not sponsored and funding everything ourselves.
Tin Shed, probably not going to do Rocky Nuts. Can't keep a head gasket on the engine that's in it at the moment, so there's not too much point. 4L60. No, Mark, I don't have the rods and pistons yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, I fucked that screen up.
I got the crank, but that's all at this stage.
Okay, it's not cutting. It's slightly touching each logo. Fuck it, it can stay like that.
Yeah, thanks, Dank. It is, for me personally, it's massive. Yeah, firing. The new engine's getting a firing. The gaskets are already ordered, so that's why I'm not wasting my time to put it in the current engine. That, and I don't want to tear it down to a bare box just to firing it and put it all back together.
Yeah, Dank, that's what I'm on. Cornfed actually put me onto it. I asked him what he uses for his streams, and this is one of the ones he knew about.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, Mark. As soon as I've got something in my hands to go and see him, I'll come and see you, and we'll go over and get him to do the machining. The strokes for the folks.
Josh, both of us will be using brand new blocks, and you're selling your bottom end, aren't you, Cornfed?
Yeah, so the current engine in Ethel's getting sold.
Yeah.
It's basically got to fund the heads and anything else that it can at the time.
And so far, I'll be selling mine as well. Both of us will be going new cams and heads as well. But we're both keeping our intakes, so it'll be like a short, long motor for sale. Oh shit, now we jumped up to 43 viewers.
Yeah. Yeah, boosted. The donk's going to get sold. I'm just not sure exactly when at this stage.
In 2 head gaskets time is my guess.
That's at least 2 events, so
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of time.
Yeah. We still have to see it hit the quarter, so you gotta at least blow a head gasket there.
Yeah, so that'll be one. Actually, my mate's going out next weekend, I think it is.
Although in saying that, you can't really do the quarter properly, can you? Because at full power, it just does the gasket. So it's kind of
it's kind of
like
I mean, I can turn it out at 30 pound because it lives at 30 pound all day, every day. It loves it. It's not until I start pushing it over that it has the issue.
Yeah. Gazza, you should be able to see it on the screen. We both found stroker cranks, the billet ones. Yeah, Baz, we're donating it for a good funding donation into our bank accounts.
Yeah.
And Curry Murray, as Baz Specs said, they're
Bruce,
rubbish.
Send me a message, man. I'll let you know the ins and outs of it. But
Engine ready for October. Oh, time crunch.
they're out of stock because they're rubbish.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the Mace stroker cranks are known to snap at about 500 horsepower. And
Jim was saying that apparently they had something in production that was supposed to be better than a stock crank, but I haven't seen him put anything out yet.
What's her name? Kimmy. who works there, she's said the same thing as well, that they're bring exactly what Jim said. They're meant to be bringing something decent out. That same thing. There's been no official release of it. But
Yeah.
I sure as hell know that I will not be the guinea pig for that, because not that I would care about the bottom end breaking, I'd care about the bottom end breaking and then damaging the head that's on it.
Yeah, with the price of cylinder heads, I wouldn't be risking it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
With the way most of their other stuff goes, it's not worth it at all.
That's it. That and the possibility of it going, by some miracle, passing the valve and going straight into the turbine and fucking the turbine as well. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Knockin. I'm pretty keen to see difference in response mostly.
Yeah, with your fucking LS size turbo.
Yeah, literally. I said it was a big turbo for a V6, and it is. It's a big turbo on an LS too.
Yeah. It's not a little not a little pea shooter like that. But on the street it's a fucking weapon though, but yeah.
Yeah.
He'll conk out.
yeah,
He'll conk out short.
It's alright. 150 shot of nitrous wakes her up a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Baz, Kim is good, but hoping we find out some more information on that crank, because, well, actually, yeah, I don't think anyone's really going to spend money on it. But
No worries, Gaza.
there's a Mace full 4.2 stroker kit, so crank, pistons, rods. I think even has bearings, mains, like big end and small end, bearings for sale for 2.5 here in Perth, and no one's even touched it, which you can't blame. One, because it's Mace, and two, because no one's got money. So yeah.
Well,
They might come out with a crank that would do everything you throw at it, but once you got to find people who will spend the money, which is another one of the big issues.
well, I don't know how they're going to R&D it. Who are they going to sucker up to get to put one together?
I think they sponsor a few race projects.
I reckon Scotty will probably get one.
Possibly.
He seems to be in the loop with them a bit.
Probably a good thing Mace aren't doing machine work. It seems anything that they touch themselves is shit. But if that's what you're saying there and it's all outsourced, then yeah, maybe their new crank will actually have half a fighting chance to survive.
As long as they don't have anything to do with the quality control or anything,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
I've heard they keep sending out the wrong parts too a fair bit.
Yeah, I do hear about that a lot.
I guess that goes hand in hand with quality control, but anyway, not here to rag on the business.
No, they got some good stuff, but it's all stuff they're just on selling.
Yeah, well, I still buy heaps of shit off them, but it's all
Yeah,
all stuff that it's basically I use them as a reseller.
Yeah, that's all I do. I just buy shit that they're just reselling on, like power balances
yeah.
and shit like that.
No, I missed the 96 VS. Your new cam won't snap because it's another company's part. They're just a reseller. So you'll be fine.
Power cans are good. It's the rest of the stuff that's rubbish.
Yeah. Don't they use comp for the V6s?
Comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, comp and Crow. The camshafts themselves are okay, but everything else is rubbish.
Yeah.
Mr. Limiter, howdy.
So I knew I should have fucking waited at least now to reveal it. Otherwise, it's starting to get a few stragglers now. I'm just waiting for the questions. What's the secret? It's very on the screen.
67. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've got the new project literally my fingers are maybe 10 centimeters away in front of me there. Nothing special, but
Actually, yeah, that's right. I got another project lined up, or coming.
it's all happening.
The next couple of months, it should be pretty interesting. Gonna be pretty deadly too, actually. I'm a little concerned for the well-being of myself. But,
Either your internet or my internet's shit. You're starting to get jittery. Your audio's good, but your video's jumping around. Ecky's Garage, the Rollmaster dual chain. But you remember you got to remove the cog for the balance shaft when you install that.
We'll take it out and throw it in the bin and block off the oil gallery.
Oh, do you, Baz? That's all right. So you can actually like ask to speak just with her, can you? Which is, I guess, pretty handy, especially when you work up a relationship with a business. Do people still run tensioners with the dual chains? If they do, then whoops.
Yeah, that goes in the bin.
I meant more so whoops than me because I never have. But yeah, so it's the same thing. It's just gone unbolted and straight in the bin. There's literally no benefits to removing it from the motor apart from weight, which is bugger all. But then you need to block the rear oil gallery. Roger, Baz. That's alright, you're able to do that then. Oh yeah, no tension, sweet. Alright, now I follow what you're saying. Because I was saying deleting the cog and you're saying deleting the tensioner. Bit slow today, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty keen to see 8,000 RPM out of one of these things, eh?
Definitely. I need to do another crossover. Because yours sounds way, way, way better and more unique compared to mine. Mine sounds like your usual... Well, it doesn't sound like the usual Turbo Mag. It sounds a bit different, but yours sounds way different.
Yeah, it's got to be that equalish length crossover, and that's why I wanted to give it a go.
Yeah.
See what happened.
I was having a look when I was doing all the oiling shit, and I know I can say I've definitely got tons of space to do it, but I just can't be bothered rigging up so that the turbo stays in the same spot, like supporting it while I mock it up.
It was cunty.
Yeah.
It was not fun at all. Like trying to get it, because I got the divided turbo housing, trying to get that other side to wrap around, miss everything, and come back up into the turbo flange was a pain in the butt.
Tin shed. Currently in this setup, I run the Manly valves. You can buy them off the Intense website, but they've jumped up a ton in price. I believe the invoice that I have was like, I didn't actually buy them. It came with everything that came with that bottom end, but he gave me all the invoices of everything he bought. They were like $580 plus shipping. I think it was like $615 with shipping, I believe. And now with the US dollar conversion, it's like $680 plus shipping for them. But I think it's like the 1.97 and 1.55 inch valves, I believe. But
I just buy the Manly turbo stainless steel LS valves. I just buy them as a set for the LS.
To be honest, they're probably exactly the same.
Yeah, well, they're 155 exhaust, and I think they're 2.0 intakes. So the intakes you've got to have.
Oh, so they're bigger. Oh, yeah, you turn them down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you haven't turned down to 1.9. Because that's the biggest you can fit in, and you go ahead is 1.9, 1.55, or 1.57.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find what I paid for them. I know they weren't cheap.
Yeah, because, what do you call it? There's a guy called Josh. I can't remember the spelling of his surname, so I'd absolutely butcher it. But he's got the VY that's the same colour as mine. People might have seen him post, and
they were cheap.
He hit me up on what ones I ran, and I searched up the pricing and looked at the invoice what I had, and it was like $300 cheaper than how much it costs now.
Yeah, well, this Manly performance set for the LS I only paid like $330. They only brought the exhaust valves because I already had the intakes.
Oh yeah. Tin shed, 100% hit up Nathan. That's if you're not doing the heads yourself. 100% hit up Nathan though, because He's actually starting his own business too, so soon it'll be easier to source things direct through him for the heads. It won't be through when he's got time with the rest of the Canaris engine stuff. Will be just his own crap, which will be good.
That will be. That'll
Definitely.
should make things a lot easier to get bits out of.
Hey, Talk Hub Media, how you going?
Nathan is 100% the man for cylinder heads. He's a wizard with that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Loves his Buick, so. Loves his Buicks.
He does.
Have you seen his posts on his videos on his blue VN? I think
Yeah.
That thing sounds off its head.
There's another friend I've got, Dale. He's got a red. Can't remember what model.
Oh, is that one that just got done and it's up for sale at the moment?
No,
No, not that one.
no, his isn't for sale, but his is a Buick as well, and he's got Nathan's top end set up on it as well.
Oh yeah. Is that a stock bottom M1?
No, it's a rod and piston one, I think.
Oh yeah. What does he make out of that? I haven't actually seen too many rod and piston Buicks that have actually.
He just hit the dyno on it not long ago. I think it made 500. I can't remember if that was horsepower or kilowatts. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it made 430 kilowatt.
That's all right.
Yeah.
What's that?
It is a VN.
What's that?
VN
580-ish horsepower. I think 585, 85, something like that. Whatever it works out to be, but yeah.
I'll do the calculation and find out. But yeah, somewhere around the 580 horsepower.
Yeah, Dank Talk Hub's actually jumped on the stream a couple times, which is really awesome. Really good to see a WA local on here. Well, sorry, another WA local. We've got a couple here. Yeah, Tin Shed, I'll, if I remember, I'll message you after the stream. But, yeah. Maybe I should be doing bloody joint live streams of you all the time. It's sitting at 38 viewers still. It's fucking...
Yeah.
It's like 10 to 20 more viewers than normal. Loving it.
They all just want to know about the stock bottom NL67.
That's it, the 2K barra build.
2K L67.
Yeah. I've still actually got to catch up on your video Talk Hub. I'm bloody curious to see that. I can't remember the name of it now, but yeah, the Toyota Camry one, the JZX 100.
Yeah, that's it. Talk Hub.
The compound turbo. That looks very interesting, especially in that chassis. That's it. Talk Hub's a legend.
The Super Camry.
The Super Camry, yeah. I've been busy all weekend, and leading up to that, I was bloody elbow deep in the car fixing oil leaks, and I got my notification, just haven't had the time to sit down and watch it yet. So maybe that's tonight's mission after the stream. Catch up on some YouTube.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, Mr. 96 VS, I can hit him up. I know he's a busy man though. Imagine, fucking hell, imagine 3 screens on here. I don't think there's enough space.
That'd be a busy stream.
Yeah. Oh god, we got another 5-litre supporter in here. If our missus is watching, the stream inside, she'll just be cheering right now. Her and old boy love their 5 litres. It's alright though. It's alright. I converted her. There's an LS in her car up there now, so it's all good.
Yeah, let's just go.
Oh, look, she commented. She's watching. Shit.
Yeah, Mark loves a good 5-litre too, actually.
Don't pick on the 5.0 boys. God's engine. Now, that's the Ecotec, mate. The Ecotec's the God's engine.
Yeah, I'll pay that. The Mighty Mang.
Depends what was done in your mate's VE, because well, you can see in the background, that's my VE, and my Turbo Eco... Wait, right, there. No, there. My Turbo Ecotec absolutely pisses all over it. And it pissed all over it when it was a stock bottom end as well. They make way more torque than LSs do.
And my Turbo Eco puts Turbo LSs to shame most of the time.
That's true. I wish I could say the same, but I haven't been able to fucking drive it more than 5 minutes without an issue. So I don't know yet.
A friend John, he's got a Turbo LS made 900.
It was the same power, right?
Horsepower or something. Yeah. I give him so much shit about it.
It was good. Yeah, you could tell in your roll racing race too, because it was like bang on even.
Yeah, just door to door.
Yeah.
Same. He's like, oh, you haven't been for a ride in this, have you? I'm like, no, but it's the same. Why?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, it's true. It is literally exactly the same. I'm like, yeah, but I'm doing it with 2 less cylinders. He's like, well, you're doing it with 3 less cylinders now. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You would probably be close to double the boost though.
Oh yeah, he's doing it in like 20 something pound,
Yeah.
if that. I came back in, I'm like, oh, I saw 36 pound. He goes, oh shit.
Yeah, he's like, fucking hell, man. That's a lot. Yeah, Mr. 96 VS, back when I was stock motor, I made 828 Newton meters on 15 PSI. So they make torque.
Yeah, they do.
And
That's a good question, Mark. I'm not sure.
how'd you stack up against that Turbo LS tin shed? I'm actually curious about that, because out of a hole you would have just got him.
Oh no.
Ah.
Dude, fuck.
Got to get those relays out of... We'll put them in hiding.
Nitro, I'm getting cast heads made up for me from Nathan. He's going to do up a set of big boy cast heads.
And mine's either going to be sending mine back to get a couple inserts put in, or if I fork out on those alley heads, which at this point I'm not. I don't want to spend 10 to 12 grand just to get heads delivered, just to send them to Nathan and get further ported.
Brenton, keep him off limiter. That's probably the best way to stop him blowing up.
Either that or get a LS coil driver or a BR rev limiter, so it's not fuel cutting.
They still make those LS coil drivers?
There's a new guy making a new one. I've been in contact with him, and he's going to sell me one at his entry price for now for me to test. So I'll message you after, actually, because are you going aftermarket ECU on that other motor, or are you going using your ECU master?
Yeah, I'm going to slap the ECU master on it, because I'm going to upgrade ethers, so I might as well.
Oh yeah, fair
use it
enough.
on that.
Yeah, but for the car that's just in front of me, which is the next one, it's a drift car anyway. It's not a big power build, but
that's your bush hackers, isn't it?
it was, but I brought it back, and I got a VX that's got a manual. That's completely manual, but yeah.
Saw it in your last photo, last video. I was like, oh, he's got that there.
Yeah. Oh, the last video, that was for VX. Yeah, that's got the manual conversion, but that's missing half a shit. But I just bought it for the manual conversion. And then my VY, that's white. That's what I brought back from the bush this weekend, and that's getting the manual conversion in it, and that will be the drift car for the next comp season. Because there's heaps of over here in WA. There's heaps of Beamers, like stock Beamers. So there's actually people to compete with the same power level per se. And there's a couple V6 commies and like 4-litre NA Falcons. So don't actually need a lot of power.
Those stock Beamers rip pretty hard though. Eh?
Yeah,
Especially when you're sliding them.
They go better than commies. That's for sure.
It's the chassis. They got the good chassis there for sliding. Yeah, sorry, Mark. Like Baz said, Kevin Yates is doing them in the States. Well, he's doing them.
Yeah, no one's heard from him, but he's doing them.
Yeah.
I forgot to move your screen on this one too. There we go. You're like hugging the side.
Oh, I keep.
Oh, you're moving, are you?
Man.
Oh, fuck. Just new program, just like a new toy. Just keep playing with it. Like, I can do this and this and this.
Yeah. Your comments aren't coming up anymore though, so.
Oh, fuck.
Gotta get onto that. And I need to make a drink. So we're back.
I don't even know why they're not. Let's see if that works. When you get to that point, Shane, whack it up. Someone will nip that up really quickly. Because I think a few people have wanted to get them recently. Alright, I don't know why the comments... Oh, wait up. Now the comments should pop up, hopefully. Yeah, Dan, I've got... Yeah, so we're back up now. In Streamlabs, there's different scenes you can click on and it changes what the screen is. Like, you can have like a starting soon, like a be right back, stream ended. I adjusted it for the one before I had the 4.2, but on this one where it shows the writing 4.2, I hadn't reset it up, and I just realised that I'd I made it so it's not visual, whatever you call it, not visible. That's the one. So now it's there. So,
Yeah, Mark, trip to the USA is good, but
fuck, imagine the cost on that.
I don't know. It's not. Not worth the money that he's asking for him, really.
Yeah, Matt, Streamlabs. It's called Streamlabs, which I believe is the same as OBS.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. When I open up the Task Manager, it says OBS anyway, which is really weird.
OBS Studio is a different program. That's what I was using originally until I came across Streamlabs. And it just, so if you're using OBS previously, when you go to Streamlabs, it just imports all your OBS settings.
Yeah. Oh shit, here we go. Here's some new information. I didn't see that comment. So last time they wanted 50 heads. So now they want 100 heads. So he can only get 30. He can only get 34 orders before, and now it's gone up by fucking double.
Shit.
Yeah, Talk Hub. It was just because we're doing the dual camera stream. Usually I just have my phone set up and I just go live straight on that, and I just read comments on the laptop. But yeah,
Streamlabs is a lot more user friendly.
So it was my first time using it, and I've been on it. I had it all set up before, but then it kept glitching out and freezing. So I've been changing settings on it for the last 2-3 hours before the stream to get it working, and so far it seems to be alright. It's too fancy. Too fancy for a simple little YouTube channel like myself. Especially because I put out fucking lame videos recently because I haven't had anything to do.
I don't have a video this week because I've been doing my damn head gasket.
Higgins won't even touch V6 heads from memory.
Yeah, right. That sucks. Yeah, Tinsha, you're not wrong. Probably should all do drag challenge or drag week next year. I'd be down for that.
Drag week where? Are you talking about the Queensland one?
Victoria one, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'd be down for that. Slap a little trailer on the back of Ethel and just drive her down to Victoria, just for the extra challenge. Break it 6 times on the way.
Fuck it, sign me up too then I guess. Go racing with the boys. So they said pigs will fly. Yeah. Jeez, you could imagine the price on one of the Plasma Man intakes though. Holy crap.
Yeah, it would be cheap.
Even
It blows
just
my mind though. I don't understand why the companies are going to make money off it, and they're basically just turning away money. So I don't understand why they won't even try.
oh, it would definitely look bloody good. But yeah, but also same thing as how many people would buy it though with that price.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what's their main things these days? Barrow and LS. I think they do a couple Jay-Z things, but yeah.
True talk of is
Yeah, very niche
very
market.
niche.
But that's the right talk hub. You're bringing it back mainstream though. LS Cody, Jay-Z, RB. Okay, cool.
Those coyotes are bloody stout, eh?
Yeah. Too easy, Tin Shed. Cheers to jumping on the stream.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Good to see you back on the stream again.
Now that your car's tuned, we expect many burnout videos.
Yeah.
And a shed skid. Oh, does he, Aaron? That's pretty handy. His stuff's pretty costly though, but it's good stuff. Right, Tin Shed, I'm counting you on that. You said don't worry, so we're expecting it then. Yeah, Baz, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's right.
You're off to watch the block. Oh, your loss. Shed skid is coming. Sick.
Yeah, I think so,
Rocket
Mark. I
cover,
think you got to keep up the timing chains on the coyotes. But I think they do a pretty good aftermarket one as well.
Like, are they that bad, are they?
I think so.
Chains,
but
fuck.
they're making like 2,000 horsepower out of them with like rods and pistons.
Oh, right. Fucking hell. Oh, did you watch the Steve Morris video? The 8 rod delete? Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw that. That was wild. Have you seen his one today of him grinding the sleeve out of that?
Oh, is that up, is it? Nah, I haven't had a chance,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that one was good.
I love his videos. I love how he,
yeah.
I love how everyone ripped into him in the comments about calling Tom Bailey's car junk, and then like the next video he explained, he's like, nah, it's just like whatever state he's from. He's like, nah, that's just a state thing, like saying junk is like stuff. It's like, this is my junk,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
He had to backtrack. He's obviously wants to build his channel. He doesn't want to lose followers to that, but yeah, everyone just fired up. He's just like, you're just ripping into this guy like it's nothing. You do the same to your son, talk to him, talk down. It's like, no, it's just how he talks, man. It means nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's right. But isn't Bailey's car running one of Steve's engines anyway?
Yeah. That's exactly what he said. Yeah. He's like, yeah. Bailey's motor, he bought it off me, so his junk is technically my junk. He said he's fixing his junk. Yeah, it was just funny. Nitro, as far as I'm aware, no. But what has been guessed is that it was either a bad batch of material or that rod's the first design for that motor and horsepower. That obviously a bit of R&D. They haven't done that exact combo before, so
he got those rods from a different supplier. So
Yeah.
I think, and he thinks it was a metal composition problem. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't
so-
used from the right.
it's a bad batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for all 8 of them to snap in half under the wrist pin, that's wild.
Metallurgical issue. There you go. Torcub's nailed it for us. Away with that.
The rod delete. I like how he did the piston delete button and now he's done the rod delete. And
Yeah.
he didn't even get to use the button.
Yeah, true. He didn't get to, did he? He said
Yeah,
he
he
was
didn't
on
hit the
that.
scramble on that pass.
The one you said, is that what the Hoff runs in his Supra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Supra's the one you said.
So they've had stout motors, definitely, then.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. It's weird though because it sounds like a 5 litre. So you be around the car and it sounds like a 5 litre until the,
Oh, does
the
it?
turbo comes on. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's the weirdest thing ever coming from a Supra.
No dramas, Baz Spec. Cheers for jumping on the stream. Hope you have a good week at work.
Yeah, no worries, Baz. Enjoy all the machining.
I've probably got heaps to catch up on YouTube, actually.
Yeah.
Been a few days now. Busy. His 10-second tow truck. I saw that picture. That was sick.
Yeah. Towing his 7-second force on the car with his 10-second
Tow
tow
truck.
truck.
Fucking insane.
It's so off.
And here there's people still struggling to get 11s, and here this cunt's got a fucking tow truck that runs 10s.
No worries, Mark. Thanks for joining in on the stream.
See you later. So every time I still see Mark comment, I still keep thinking it's Mark's workshop here in WA. But obviously it's not. But yeah.
No. He doesn't live too far from me, actually. Oh, he built my transmission. That's who he is.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
Ah.
Power Glide Man, they call him.
Yeah. A couple of things he commented, it made it sound like that, but I wasn't going to sit there and assume. Rogie. That'd be cool if it did have a beaver tail and had a car strapped to it. That'd look awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
Let me make this chat a little bit bigger. Quick delivery. Yeah, imagine that. Make a good Uber delivery. Curry in a hurry.
I haven't even run a 10 in Ethel yet, and his truck's faster.
Yeah. How depressing, eh?
Yeah.
And what's to make it worse is he has a million other fucking fast cars too.
I can't get over stuff. That thing is wild.
Which one's that? Is that the V12, is it?
No, stuff is his latest little thing, the JZ
Oh,
1.5J Corolla.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. He keeps
I
just...
raced him at it.
I don't know how he
Racing
keeps
at it.
finding all these cars. He keeps just like finding all these cars
Yeah.
on motors and that and afford them as well.
Oh, the motors he's got, he's had them kicking around. He's got probably 3 more other ones.
Oh, so he hasn't bought them. He's had them already.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So he's just had them kicking around there in the background. So he's just slapped them together and put them in something.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
But yeah, stuff. Thing just ran like 9.0 at 145 mile an hour or something.
Fuck, that's
Lifting at 1,000 foot, so it's like an 8-second car.
Fuck. Ah, it's a grandpa. Alright. So that's the plates on that one.
Yeah, Grandpa's the V12. I raced him out at Rolls, and then a couple of days later, he messages me and goes, "That race was a bit wild the other night." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it was all over the place." I'm like, "Well, it didn't look like it from my end. It just walked away from me, which I was expecting."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Did you have traction control on?" He's like, "Yeah, on that one, it was maintaining about an 8 to 9% slip." It's like I had it in drive. I was like, "Oh, yeah, cool."
Jeez, I couldn't even imagine 8 weeks or 3 weeks, like all the videos you miss, especially when it's people like Cletus, Taylor Ray, and LZ who have multiple uploads a week, usually.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how much you'd miss. Like, that's a whole car build. That's 3 car builds to LZ, because every single thing he buys is a daily, but then it's a full paint resto and a full build. Especially,
He can't help himself.
No. I still can't believe that green S15. He's like, yeah, this is going to be my rental car for Drift HQ. Like, I'm going to build it to give to, like, for that side of the business for people to rent out. And then it's never been rented. It's just been his drift car. I'm just like, yeah. There's every single thing. And it's like,
I've been amazed.
even that
I've
Honda.
been amazed. Yeah, I've been amazed with how Ghetto has been keeping that Honda. But even that will end up same thing, just a full
Yeah.
ground up resto.
But he even said, like, it's getting painted. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a car for the compound that he's just smashing. And he's like, no, I'm just going to leave it as it is, and maybe a couple of bolt-ons, whatever it was he said. But yeah, just like a nice seat to hold you in there and send it. And now it's getting fully caged, like in full paint job. I'm just like, man, you just got to stop, eh?
He can't help himself.
Yeah.
I do like his R32. I'm so glad he got rid of that white and red livery on it.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to get rid of the red tint.
Yeah, the red tint's horrendous.
One thing that I hate about when people get wraps done, and it was really evident on his R32, and if anyone here watches Keep Them Read, on all of their liveries, the driver's side, I believe it is, the livery's kept the same, but it's printed in reverse, so everything's back to front. I don't understand why they just don't flip it so it looks right. Like it's spelt the correct way, not backwards and not flipped. It just looks horrible.
So they mirror it and then slap it on so that it's like
mirrored,
back to front. Yeah.
Like I just can't stand the look of it. You'd think you'd just make it correct. Like especially when they've got sponsors that are probably giving them money. Potentially, I'm not saying they do. But
sponsors' names are backwards.
Yeah, sponsors' names are backwards. And it really annoys me when I see that. I'm just like, it looks like shit. You can't read it. Because that's like with this drift car that I'm doing, if I do get sponsors, or even if I use myself, like the YouTube channel as the main sponsor, it's not going to be mirrored. It's going to be correct. Like even if you have to pay more to get like a graphic designer to do the file for or whatever, I'll pay the extra to make it so you can fucking read it from every side you're on.
Yeah. Who cares at the end of the day if the graphic goes up to the left or to the front of the car instead of the back of the car like it was supposed to, as long as you can read and understand the bloody right.
Yeah. Oh, really? Is that right, Tour Cub? The old magazines back then actually had mirrored print images. Fucking hell.
Yeah, right. That is cool.
Imagine that, getting so hyped up you get your car in a magazine and you buy it and you're like, why the fuck is this back to front? Scan images. Ah, okay.
Yeah, Taylor Shed's gone pretty wild.
Yeah, he really fucked up with that shit he sprayed in though.
Oh, he did?
Well, it looks disgusting. Like he could have just used your normal insulation, like your insulation bats, as people call it, as a fiberglass shit, and then just gyprocked it. Or what do they call it over there? They call it fucking plasterboard or whatever it is. Yeah. Like they could have just done. He could have just done that and it would have worked just as well. Or even what he did there, but it'll make it so thick it stands out past all the, like the framework, and then still same thing. But that, like, you know, give it 2-3 months, we watch his videos, we won't even notice it. It'll just be there. But when you first walk in and see, or first time you see that, you're like, this looks like shit.
Yeah, I was a bit put off by
Yeah.
spraying all that shit over
Yeah.
it, but I was like, oh, man.
Like spending all
It's got a reason.
that, spending all that money. But I don't know if anyone has ever or still does watch EXO Controlo, whatever it is. He's a sub guy. He does big bass builds, and he just he
Can't
bought
say
a
that.
well, he bought a house and got a, I can't remember if he got a shed built or renovated one, but he put up his own stud work, insulated it, and then I think he just used wood, whatever, plasterboard or whatever it is, and he did that, and it works just as well. So and it looks good. So there's definitely ways about it, but yeah. Anyway, it's cost effective for him, and he seems happy. So whatever floats his boat.
Yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, Boosted, that's the missus dog. Wherever she went. I know she was back there doing something a second ago. Annoying bloody thing. I call her Bark Vader.
Bark Vader.
Yeah,
That's great.
because all she does is
Bark.
fucking bark
Yeah.
at everything.
But then again, it looked like a small dog, like a smaller breed type dog. They just, all they do is yap
Yeah.
anyway, don't they?
Yeah, and that's all she does is just it drives me nuts some days.
Bruce Worthington. Never heard of that. Is that a YouTube channel? Little Dog Syndrome.
Dogs in there. I mean, gotta shut it up somehow.
Yeah. I know it blew up me headphones earlier. I don't want to imagine everyone watching the
Yeah.
stream. I was like, yeah, I'm going to put you on mute in a second, and you muted yourself. I was like, oh, well, that's done then.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't have been.
Oh, is that
Good
EXO's
TMI.
name, Daniel? I watch his videos from time to time. Something pops up that interests me or something, I'll watch it, but I don't sit there and watch every subscription, like in my subscription list when it pops up. I don't watch every single one. Now that you say that though, it rings a bell with him saying, or someone in his videos saying his name was Bruce, but never heard the last name though.
Yeah, I don't normally watch every video from every subscriber. I get
Pick and
gotta
choose.
pique my interest. Yeah.
Yeah. And saying that,
That being said, though, Jafra Mobile is one that I do watch religiously,
Jaff,
as well as Aaron Cake.
yeah,
Those two
right.
guys. They don't put out many videos, but
When they do, it's good.
I don't know. There's just something about them.
Yeah, right. I saw actually over the weekend a notification popped up. I don't know if anyone watches him, but Cam Morton, whatever his name is, Drift. He popped up in your video. He's quite interesting. He's an RB guy, but his videos are usually pretty good.
Cam Martin sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I've seen his
he
videos.
enters a lot of Keep It Reet events. He's got a silver 33 drift car.
Oh yeah.
That's road
Nice.
rego still. Like he doesn't really drive it on the street, but it has the rego. So sometimes he'll street thrash it to events or whatever. But it's just the same stuff. He's working on RBs. You get to see him put motors together. He fabricates himself sometimes, and it's
nice.
if you're a car guy and you like watching car shit get done, it's just another good channel. You know, he's just another bloke just doing his thing and filming it.
Yeah. It's the guy.
Yeah.
He's not that drift squid guy, is he?
Nah, that guy's from New Zealand, isn't he? Or he's in New Zealand now? That's
Is he? Oh, okay. I thought he was down in Victoria.
maybe he is. Maybe he just entered D1 NZ or something. But I know one you're on about because he did a Beamer build recently, did he? Or was it LS, I think, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, I think. He's done a few beam stuff.
If only gel blasters were easy to get here still. I guess they probably are if you know the right place, but yeah. New Super chassis for D1 NZ.
Chassis,
Okay,
nice.
cool. Another one that I see in the subscription list, but if I'm too busy, I don't watch it. I've got heaps of them actually. If I'm busy, I won't watch it unless it really piques my interest. But if I'm bored shitless and got heaps of spare time, I'll watch them all.
There's so many. It sucks when a lot of creators put out a good video on the same day. She's like, shit, how the hell am I going to have time to watch all this?
But it's also good and bad. I hate the days when you have time, you go jump on there and there's like 1 or 2 videos and they're like 10 minutes or 30 minutes and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind the old Rob Dahm videos, but I'm sick of him saying it's clean. It's all you hear from me, and it's such a clean setup. Nothing at all of it being clean or anything, or just he's not even talking about something looking good or being really working well. And he's like, "Oh, it's just so clean, it's such a clean thing." I'm like, "Shut, just stop."
Yeah, yeah. He's done a bit of a backflip there, Rob. It's weird.
Yeah.
From just slapping it together and making it work to trying to do it, I guess, professionally.
Yeah, I like that he's now tuning everything himself and not going through Abel. Obviously, Abel fucked him over, but it's cool.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, that was like years and years ago. Abel really fucked him over and something. I don't remember what it was. I couldn't tell you now, but
I was wondering why he stopped taking his cars to the Abel shop.
yeah, but I think it was on a motor. Really fucked him up. Like, did a real shit build on a motor for him, and it just blew apart. And Abel wouldn't like warranty it, and said it was his fault or something. I'm thinking here like that's probably really wrong, but yeah. So yeah, he started learning to tune, and that's cool. Getting to see that content as well, rather than him just handing it to someone. And half the time, I don't think he really films much of it. Whereas
Yeah,
you kind of get to see it, but yeah. He needs to stop doing the little putts around these fucking little workshop area, because there's so many videos you can see of that, him cruising around. And then on that little street where he does like a half throttle first gear pull and then just clicks second and then stops, and I'm like, yeah, nah, come on, get on it.
yeah,
Get on it properly.
yeah. I know. I'm always watching it, going, Jesus, that's such a short gear. Like, surely he's not getting the data that he needs to.
Yeah, that's it.
When you see him actually go and take it out on the street with people in the car, you're like, why aren't you tuning it now? This is when you should be doing it.
Yeah. All you got to look at is LZ and Boosted Boys. Whenever they go for a rip, They are full throttle till limiter, and then changing gear and full throttle again. That's all the data.
I love how they blew up the minivan at 10,000 RPM limiter.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I was watching it, and when he got back to the shed, and he's like, "So we uploaded the tune from the MR2." I'm like, "Oh no." He's like, "And the limiter was set to 10,000 RPM." I'm like,
Gotta do it.
"That's why she went to Blamo."
Gotta do it. And they go and do that just when they were trying to get it ready for was it Ice Cream Cruise? Is that
The
one?
ice cream cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I also got a notification today saying he bought another MR2 to be built for a purpose, built as a purpose drag car or whatever it is. And I was like, dude, how many like projects do you want and drag cars do you want when you still have an you have an MR2 down? That's your drag car, and you're building another purpose-built drag car. Just like, shit. Get one
All
sorted.
the contents, I guess.
Yeah, well, I guess so, but fuck. Focus on white.
Yeah.
Focus on whites for a change. Like, he's introduced it to the channel, and then it's
That
just like
Duramax is
every...
sick.
Yeah, it is. Like, he introduced it to the channel, and then like every fifth video, there's like a little snippet on it. Yeah, we'll see what White's been up onto it. It's like, well, is it on the channel, or are you just giving like updates and we're not seeing anything happen? Like, yeah, put it on the channel. Let White work on it. Obviously, he's an employee, but it's still creating content. Let him work on it through the week, getting paid. You're filming, getting content out there, and we can see it make his 2,000 horsepower, whatever it is he's doing, and run his eights. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
he's shooting himself in the foot. Like, that's free content there. He doesn't have to pay for it. White's buying the parts. White's basically working on it. He's just filming and editing, and get paid for it. But
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't show more of it. Honestly,
Yeah.
he should be. I mean, White might not be doing much on it though at the same time because he is
Fixing all Carl's shit.
employed on. Well, when they blow up the fucking Odyssey.
Yeah. Poor
Anyway,
bastard.
I'll be back. I need another drink.
Too easy. Alright, sorry, I'm catching up on the comments now. Too easy, Dan. Cheers to jumping on the stream. Yeah, Aaron, that's it. If you're going to stand on it, stand on it. No point doing little pulls, especially if you're trying to get data too. Stabbing the throttle is no good apart from doing the transient. Okay, Talk Hub. Binge watched the RB build series. I might actually have to go back and watch that because I've watched a few of his videos, but I haven't like kept up and constantly watched them. If that makes any sense. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm the same there, Talk Hub, when they go into great detail about building engines, tuning, drifting, anything, and it comes to detail. They're awesome. Oh yeah, did I not say NSX? But yeah, bought an NSX. The budget RB would have probably been years ago. A 2K barrel will only get you as far as about 600 horsepower. It's doable, but not what everyone claims. The big horsepower like things. Yeah, that's awesome. Talk Hub, did you watch Steve Morris's video on that as well? And also, do you watch Angel Motorsports? They showed the same thing as well with their new balancing machine to do the rotaries. That's actually another channel I haven't seen the video in ages, Angel Motorsports, which is a shame because I love their shit.
I haven't watched Angel Motorsport in a fair while actually.
Yeah, they haven't put out a video in a while, man, but fuck, they're good videos though.
Yeah, they're usually not too bad.
They're not afraid to send it, which is the best bit.
Yeah, they're not afraid of that. That's for sure.
14 hour day boosted, that bloody sucks. Especially when you're out there. At least it's not too hot yet.
It was a long day.
I got 2 days left and then I'm back to the long slings.
Yeah, shoot me a message if you're still interested in Ethel's donk.
14 hour days, they can afford it now.
That's true.
Boosted to get that deposit down packed. Lock her in. Yeah. It's pretty sure, I forgot his name, because John is the other one. I can't remember his name, but that one who's always in LZ's videos. I'm pretty sure he's the one who does most of the work. Like, he tunes them the most, he builds them the most. I think that the other one... Oh, I think we might be back up. Maybe.